Hey everybody, welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Hope everything is going well. Doing the same thing we've been doing. We are closing in on hopefully pushing Darth Maul into relics. And we continue to strive to get Mara Jade closer and closer every day to being done. Be good. Other than that, I'm just not into investing a lot in. I don't want to overinvest in. I don't feel like gearing up. Like I want to gear up characters that aren't proven. Could promote Mother Talzine. 3 stars now. She's still level 1 though, but she's 3 stars now. So we could put some gear here, but it's like I don't want to do it until we have these other folks who are chasing into relics. And I think we don't have a 1 in relics. We don't have Darth Maul. So it's gonna be a while, It's gonna be, obviously, the time you're watching this, the time I'm filming this, we're not on vacation, but we will be in a few days. And so that means by the time we won't be done with any of these 3, probably until I wish I had a date for you guys. But it's gonna be obviously. By the way, we did get some raid rewards. We're able to I don't know. We're sort of able to speed up the process a little bit. That gets us done with, in terms of the fleet energy stuff that we need to spend for Darth Maul. Now we just need 30 more of these. This is like, oh, you only need 30 more? Well, that's, another week. Probably not a week, but, I was like, I've not really been even keeping track of how many we're getting a day. I'm just like, okay, we gotta hit this and hit this. Why? Because all of these three characters need this stuff. They all need it, and so we got 5 today. Good 5 today, so another 5 days, something like that. I don't know, to get Darth Maul done. Then there's still Darth Sidious. Then there's still Newt. So and it's just weird. It's just really weird because I think I finished. I think on the original count, I finished all 3 already. And I don't really know where I was or what, or if I just had gear on hand or what. But yeah, I finished all 3 already, so that's good. So obviously they can move up. Obviously I'm waiting for relics for them now. But still, all 3 that's the only account I have done, is that one account. And I can't really explain, there's no real rhyme or reason why I'm done with that account already and I'm not done with these other accounts, except to say that's just how it worked out. I don't know. And the thing about that is that account does not have Chupio done in relics. This account does, so he's sitting at whatever. But we have the first piece of Darth Sidious done. And so, it's however many more Darth Sidious pieces we need. And if I can pick it up through the If I can pick it out through the raid currency it just picked out for completing the raid, that's so be it, Hey, there's 2 pieces. There's 2 pieces done. And yeah, it is possible that I'll end up using this. Whatever. I just did it. I just did it. I just totally finished that piece, and I just use it for Sidious. So now we have to farm this again. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened, and I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, oh, I guess I just did that. So, oh well. We were gonna need it for Darth Sidious anyway again, so we'll just have to reacquire it, which is whatever. But it's really interesting. Look at this. We ended up winning 10-0. I mean, that's just okay. Like, why did you even sign up for GAC if you weren't going to play? I mean, I'll take the win, believe me, but there's a reason I only got 10 in that match. It's because that account was gross. It was way up and over anything I could hope to compete with. Hey, we got a Omega. That's good. But, I mean, as far as whatever we can do, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Today was fine. What happened today? What happened today in our IRL? Did my morning type stuff. Went to the store, got a roast and some hamburger and bananas and milk and stuff for the trip. And then I came home. Well, that was after I ate breakfast and unloaded the dishwasher and reloaded the dishwasher. Then I went to the store. Then I came home and hung out with the kids. And then our foster son's mom came and got our foster son and took him for 5 or 6 hours, maybe 5.5, 6, something like that. And my son took a nap in the afternoon, 2-hour nap. My wife went over to her mom's, to my in-laws. And then they came home. I woke my son up at 4. Then we got dinner together, had dinner. The folks came over, had dinner with her, with them. Then the foster son came back. Then we put him to bed. Then me and the boy watched some TV. And trying to keep up on baseball trades and stuff like that. And then came up here. I mean, not a whole lot going on today, but I mean, it was, a lot of laundry, a lot of thinking about what's going to happen here in a couple of days when we do leave for vacation. But other than that, not a whole lot. Tomorrow, standard stuff. Church. Foster son's mom is going to come with us again. That'll be good. Then we're going to have lunch with our daughter's mom, which is interesting. Always interesting. And then who knows what's going to happen after that. So not a whole lot. Just, I mean, I say it's standard stuff, but, if you're not, for me, it's standard stuff, Fostering children is not something a lot of things, not a thing a lot of people like to do. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the easiest thing ever, because it's definitely not. But it can eat you up if you let it. But if you don't let it, then you just realize that that we lived in a flawed world with flawed people, and that we're all made in the image of God, and everyone's a sinner, then it can be cathartic. It it doesn't it ends up not being as bad as it could be if you sort of manage your expectations and you sort of realize what's going on. But if you don't, it can chew you up. And unfortunately, in most cases, that's what happens. Is people don't give themselves enough time to process and grieve and learn, and they act emotionally. And basically, I just think that people just they give up too easily. I mean, that's obviously we're all made differently. I could be totally wrong, but that's just been my experience, that most people just don't process and they just give up and they just let their emotions. I mean, we could draw a direct. I feel like we could draw a direct line between this and what happened in the story of this game. You know, with a certain, because whether George Lucas has intended this or not, there is. I don't think you can deny there's a certain. I mean, yeah. If you stay true to the original source material, that is. If you choose not to stay true to the original source material, then, things obviously take a turn if you do that. But if you don't let it destroy you, let it destroy everything, it's, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say to you that it's the easiest thing ever, because it's not. But there's a certain emotional aspect to everything. And it's just, a lot of it is just how you choose to process those emotions. If you choose to act irrationally, then things can go haywire. If you choose to, and it's hard not to, because our instinct is to act out of a place of fear, of a place of emotion. And it's not like you have to be a Vulcan to enact a little Star Trek reference there, but you have to just let it wash over you, and you have to let cooler heads prevail, and you have to learn how to just sit and listen and just truly let it wash over you, and truly decide after the emotion has lifted. You have to be able to see, okay, what is the actual truth, and what is just emotion, and make best decisions based upon that. Because as we learned in episode 1, fear leads to hate, hate leads to anger, anger leads to suffering. And it's, that is true. If you let Your emotions control you. Chaos ensues. And far too often, in this world presently, we let our emotions rule. Just some food for thought. Not that you asked, but, I like to add a little something to these videos so they're not just me doing this. Trying to stretch my wings a little bit, trying to help you figure out life, help you navigate it. Not that you asked, but it's what it is. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good day. God bless. Like and subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind. Tell your friends. Hold the line. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.